Yo, Chris, what's going on? Jeff J, what's going on? Mel G, what's going on, man? How everybody doing out there? Buck Skill Gang in the house. What's going on, bro? Click 2 a.m. What's going on? I've been good, man. I've been good. Hey, uh, Paul Julian, what's going on, man? Hey, can y'all hear me like a little better? Is the mic working? Let me know. Boots, what up, Chris? What's going on? What's going on, man? Okay, that's good, man. Trying out this new mic thing, man. I was having some issues with the audio. I didn't like the audio quality. Sounds kind of fuzzy. Okay. I didn't like the audio quality, man. So I was trying to step it up a little bit. Hope you guys are having a great Friday. What's going on, man? What's going on? It's Friday. Friday. Y'all know how to get out my little Friday dance, man. Couple more minutes, man. Let a couple people get in here. Couple more people get in here. And we're gonna address this elephant in the room, man. Because you know me, I'm a stand-up guy, man. I'm gonna do my best to stand right in front of situations, man. And I think most of y'all kind of already know what I'm talking about. But if you don't, I'm gonna address it real quick, just because, you know, I definitely want to make sure that there's a clear understanding here, man. So, so, hold on. So, so if you've been following the channel, man, y'all know that I'm not, the one thing about me, I'm not the detailed. What's going on, Mark Anderson? What's up, man? I'm not the I'm the get the content out guy, right? I drop a lot of videos. I try to get stuff out fast. So I'm not the person that takes 2 or 3 days in between one video. I try to do a lot, and you know that's just my style. Everybody got their own style. So what happened was, if you haven't heard, I posted the video, the Raptor video I did yesterday, and the thumbnail belongs to. I'm gonna get to your question. Give me a second. Let me address this situation real quick. The thumbnail belonged to Amateur Hour from YouTube. So what I do, how I do thumbnails, I Google up some images or whatever, and you know, put them and convert them. And I seen a dope image, I put it up. The original thumbnail to yesterday's Toronto Raptors video, and when I put it up, and I ain't think nothing about it because that's what I do. I'm gonna tell y'all up front, like most of my thumbnails, you've seen them before. They're probably from like Sports Center, Clutch Points. Like I just Google cool stuff, throw it up. You know, hey, everybody enjoy a nice pic. Go with the video, right? But it belongs to Amateur Hour. I want to make his channel is Amateur Hour Sports. Amateur Hour Sports, straight up. So today I actually got in from work, and I seen a comment pop up that say, "Hey man, love your video." And let me get credit where it's due. Let me get credit where it's due. Someone, and it was shout out to, hold on, I'm looking for it. Give me 1 second, because I want to shout the person out, because it was Daniel Vera. That's who it was. He says the comment was, and you got, I didn't change it. It said, "Hey Chris, love your content, man, because you shout out Amateur Hour Sport for using his thumbnail." And I said, I didn't realize it, but I reached out to him, and I did. So the minute I seen that, I'm in the middle of just getting off from work, and I'm looking. I said, oh, did I use someone else's thumbnail? I immediately go on. I immediately go on to his. I go on his channel. I look up. I find his Instagram. I message him on Instagram to say, Andrew, I'm gonna get to why I'm addressing this. I go on his Instagram. I message him. I say, hey man, I didn't know that was your thumbnail. I just Googled. I put in Scotty Barnes and Masai Ujiri. Your thumbnail popped up. I thought it was a cool picture. I put it. You know, no ill intent for that. I had no ill intent for that. Not only that though, and this is very important. I went in his comments because someone in his comments said, hey man, I seen someone use your thumbnail. You know, and they rightfully, that's their guy apparently, and you know, some things were said. I responded in this comment. I said, hey, that someone was me. I used your thumbnail. I apologize. To the sense of, I said, I found it on Google. Shout out to you. You're doing it's still on his Instagram. You're doing your thing on you're doing your thing because your stuff is popping up on Google. Congratulations. One no malicious intent, man. Salute. All love, right? And the reason why the reason why I'm talking about this because you know, people started hitting me, hey, you like as though I stole a thumbnail or stole a picture from him. It's not the case, man. I love this YouTube community. I'm never gonna take from anybody, right? I'm not out here about that. So that's why it was important for me. But this is the lesson behind that. It was important for me to put it publicly on his page that I apologize, because the one thing I cannot stand, if you do something in public, address it in public. Because it could have been easy for me just to DM, which I did. I DM'd him, but I also put it on his Instagram. People know, hey, that was me. I apologize. It was a mistake. I cannot stand when you do something in public, but then you apologize in private and don't acknowledge what you did. All right. So I just want to clear this up real quick. It was no me and him. You know, we chopped it up. He talked. I understood why it bothered him. I apologize. We have, you know, we congratulate each other on each other's success, wishing each other nothing but the greatness in the future. I watched his video. I've been watching some of his videos. I watched some of his videos, dope content. Check him out if you haven't. But it was a mistake on my end, and I made sure to apologize to him for that. So I just wanted to address that because I'm not on. To me, that to try to intentionally take something from anyone, this stuff is not easy. I know y'all. Many of y'all just think, oh, you turn on the camera and talk. There's a lot of stuff that going behind the scenes. There's a lot of stuff that going behind the scenes. So I just want to make sure that you're punishing me to talk about the rapper for a couple hours. But but at the end of the day, man, I just wanted to address that. Shout out to dude. If you haven't checked him out, he's on fire, doing his thing over there. Amateur Hour Sports doing his thing. My bad on the thumbnail. I just wanted to address that real quick. To me, to intentionally take something from someone for your own personal gain is suckers, and we don't do that over here. All right. Much love to him. Much love. I'm sorry to start this video off like this, but I wanted to get that out, man. Dude, super cool. He was super cool about it, but I understood why he was upset. I apologize. We good to go, and who knows, man? Maybe we'll collab one day. So, but I just wanted to get that out, man, and it's all love, man. It's all love. See, my wife is like, y'all, let's move on. But so let's get into it, man. Let's get into it. Let me see. Let me pull it back up here. I know I missed some comments, man. Let me get back. First of all, let me shout out. If I haven't shouted you out already, Boots Roll Boots, Jeff J, Click 2 AM, Jonathan McGuisha. I know I'm messing it up. My bad. Chris G, Sir 09, Andrew. Natalie Richards, Hamandi Yusuf, Mark Anderson, what's up? Thanks. I seen you come in earlier before I started the screen. Stars, Cream, Slink, YT, Andrew. If I haven't, Justin Baptiste, what's up, man? What's going on, man? All right, so let's talk, man. Let's talk. All right, so. We need respect like that amongst you. It is, man. It is pointless, and we ain't gonna do that, man. We're gonna always try to be ethical. If anytime something ain't done ethical, we ain't rocking with it. We ain't rocking like that. We're gonna always stand up like men. We stand up guys, man. We're always gonna be that way. Stand up guys and girls. We're gonna do the right thing. Thoughts on Kobe dying? That was a wow. You can go back and watch. How I did a whole video on it, man. I was torn. I messed up for weeks about that one, man. Skull Gang, what's going on? Lakers getting that chip. Hey, Risky Productions, man. I'm hoping, man. I'm hoping Rashad Lofton, what's going on? Um, but yeah, man, I really I hope they get it, man. Let me see what we got. Think about the NBA schedule. Man, I was looking at it. You know what? I gotta be honest though. The NBA schedule, I don't. I mean, you got your days, like you got the Christmas days that you got the the Christmas schedule a little bit, little games here and there. But for most part, you know everybody's gonna play. Everybody just the dates. But it's gonna be good. I think man, I'm looking at that schedule. It was certain games I'm really looking for, like the Miami, obviously the Miami Raptors game gonna be a big one. What else we got here? What we say? Actually, I want to say that Kobe joke. It won't land well. All right, my man. I don't want to do that. Okay, where we at? Yo, opening night, Raptors Wizards is gonna be crazy. Atmosphere will be insane. First home game. Yeah, that's the thing, man. Like I was watching. I was looking at Scotty Barnes thing on YouTube. Was it YouTube? Instagram, where he was like all happy, and they did this whole thing, man, about being able to come back home and play. That's gonna be dope, man. That's gonna be dope. Yeah, I seen that 42 games on TV. Thoughts on Pep? Are they the next 5 years his? Well, he don't know what he's gonna be at the next 2 years. So, but I do want to kill that talk about him possibly going to the Lakers. I don't see that happening at all. He got a real disdain for the Lakers, so I definitely don't see that happening. About Hugh joining the Lakers. Hugh? Oh, I don't Hugh? Who was that? Can't wait. Lakers and Golden State. Oh, that's gonna be a good one too, man. That's gonna be a good one because this season is so. It's like a open. I get it. You got those. Appreciate that, Mark Bent. You got so many. It's like, yeah, you got the Nets and the Lakers, and these are predominantly supposed to be like the big guys. But look at the Lakers last year. You know what I'm saying? They may be a little better this year, but you look at Brooklyn. You know, everybody thought they run away. They didn't even get there. So to me, this NBA season is just so open. It's just so open because especially the quote unquote favorites, is one injury away from this thing being open, man. So it's gonna be good, man. It's gonna be good. Raptor needs to release an open gym showing the draft picks behind the scene footage. It's been too long. Oh, yeah, I've been catching some of them. I've been catching up on them, honestly. So, yeah, I'm ready for some new content now. The Timberwolves gonna be a surprise team. Okay. I'm ready for Karl Anthony Towns to go ahead and make his. I'm ready for Karl Anthony Towns to really make his mark. I feel like he's good, but he ain't broke through all the way. So that's kind of what I'm waiting for. How is it change the sports world if all drugs were legalized? I don't know. I don't know about all of them now. I don't know about all of them. You know that I think that'd be crazy. Like, I don't think we really want that. But I don't think it'd be good. Honestly, the Nets would have won it easily. I mean, but that's the thing, and that's what I'm saying. Like we can all kind of predict something like that, but when you look at what happened, every team is an injury away. I love LeBron, but he's an injury away. Anthony Davis can't stay healthy. Kyrie is constantly hurt. KD has been relatively healthy, but you never know. What else we got? Raptors needs Karl Anthony Towns. Okay, he could be a good addition. Klay Thompson injury update. Or we talking Christmas Day versus time for All American. Oh, okay. I didn't know that. I thought he was gonna. I thought Klay would be ready day one, so he won't be ready to Christmas Day. I didn't know that. I thought he'd be ready day one. Yeah, it's going to be a very competitive season, man. This season is going to be competitive. That's what I was trying to say earlier, man. There ain't going to be no clear runaways. I don't think. I really don't. Do you think Scotty Barnes can be another Giannis? I don't know about Giannis. I can see that for him, but I try not to put those labels. I try not to just put them on a rookie early like that. Do you have potential? Yeah, but that's a ways off. They're still almost won it with KD and one leg Harden. Yeah, no, you're right. They definitely almost got there. Let me see. Philly is going to have chemistry issues. I don't trust them. Ben won't be traded until the deadline. I think that Ben Simmons situation in Philly. I think it's definitely going to lock them down. Ben Simmons is I think it's on Ben. And I've talked about it so much on here, man. I don't want to hold it down. I don't want to keep beating a dead horse, but yeah, it's on him, man. Yeah, that's real low. Do you think the Lakers got better adding Westbrook? Um, I don't know if they got. I gotta be honest. I don't know if they got better. I think they gave themselves some an ability to reserve some time, right? Like they can kind of let Russ do his thing and buy LeBron and AD some time. I think that was more. That's me personally. I could be wrong, but I think that was more about than anything. It was more about allowing um Russ to kind of do his thing and let LeBron, pick and choose his spots, man. It's gonna be interesting how this thing play out though. Russ plays through injuries, yeah, yeah, but Kyrie injury wasn't anything he could help. Giannis was in his landing area. No. I'm not saying his injuries. I'm not saying his injuries are not legit. What I'm saying is Kyrie Irving just have injury history, like his year after year after year, and so that can play a part. I'm not saying it will. I'm not hoping injuries on the man. I'm just saying I hope that I'm saying, but it could be a part. Yeah. See, I'm hearing Ben Simmons wants to go to Golden State, but San Antonio would be a good fit for him as well. I think you know what? I think he don't need to go to Golden State, and I'll tell you why. I don't think he need to be in California. I don't mind San Antonio. Send him to San Antonio, Minnesota, somewhere where he could just focus on basketball. Cause I think he got a focus problem. I think if he could just focus on basketball, then he's good. Serious athlete wouldn't use. Okay, I can see that. Yeah. Russ going to have a great season. I mean, I think Russ. No, when the last time Russ had a real bad season? I just think Russ got to play within himself and understand his strengths and weaknesses, man. I think that's gonna be the biggest thing for him. Where we at? Ben Simmons to Shanghai. He's similar to Kawhi. Yeah, yeah. Scotty Barnes is really impressive, man. Watching him, you're impressed because of the intangibles. I think that when a rookie first shot, you care about the intangibles, the little things, those things that gonna make him. The rest can be fixed. Do we have the things that can't be taught? That's passion, that's effort, that leadership. You can't really teach those things. If he has that, which he does, then you get really excited. Have missing piece by adding Russ. You say they have a missing piece by adding Russ? So many big men these days try to shoot the three ball because everyone like listen. That's a great point, Chris. Why do these big men these days want to shoot the three ball? Because everyone think that's how it has to be now. That's not how it has to be. Giannis proved that. What happened? The only difference between Giannis in the finals and Giannis all the other times is he got his butt down and kept driving to the hole and did what he do best. You ain't gotta drive. You gotta keep shooting threes, man. Get your big butt down there and dominate your area. What made Joel Embiid an MVP candidate? He stopped trying to be a finesse player and started backing people down and handling his business in the paint. That's the difference. That's the difference. Do what you do best. Can you imagine back in the day Shaq trying to shoot threes? That'd been ridiculous. That'd been ridiculous. I get it was a different time, but yeah, man, I don't rock with that one. Having a party with Maya Jam. Ben got to get it together, man. Russ going to have a great season. I hope so. We didn't care about winning that shit when he gave up the hell defense in Game 7. Hey, man, you know what? If he do have that mentality of not caring about winning, then I'm out. Like I'm out. I can't really rock with that, man. About the Lakers having doing things for the last few years and then head off and tossing away all their youth and having year after year of no development. Well, I think that's with the Lakers, constantly changing up. That's a LeBron effect. That's the LeBron effect. When LeBron, I love him, hate him, whatever. When he comes to a team, it's about winning now. So you throw your chips in the middle and say we got to win now. The problem with that is once I'm sorry, I'm getting all kind of updates right now. Once LeBron leaves and that era is over, what you got? What's left? Because you don't put all your chips in the middle. It's gonna take time to get back. It's gonna take time for them to get back if they want to get there, man. But yeah, once he leaves, it's over for a while. Do you think something special to watch? I'm interested, man. I gotta be honest. I like THT, but I'm waiting to see him take that next step. You know I didn't join the hype train right away, but I'm waiting to see him. I think he's part of their future. I'm hoping he better be part of the future because they ain't got much left. The has surprised me if he improves his pull-up jumper dribble. He can be similar to Brandon Ingram. Okay, yeah. I like him. The Raptors had a quiet, really good offseason, man. They really did. Quietly though, outside of Rap Nation, people ain't really talking about how good of an offseason they had, man. I don't, the Precious one they hit. They hit on that. The draft picks they hit on them. You know what I'm saying? So didn't like they missed one, man. They did a really good job. Type of dude where AD would have to make 6 straight shots and this guy will come down and jack up a dumb 3. Well, yeah, that's the thing we know about Russ, man. Russ ain't. You love Russ for being Russ, but you also he do Russ things sometimes. You just hope he don't do them at the wrong time. Do that in the first and second, third quarter. Please don't start doing that in the fourth quarter. Do you think? Yeah, Mark. He did. He stuck to what he did best. Do you think Lillard will get traded? I don't know. I think he's gonna give Billups a shot, man. Chauncey Billups. I think he's gonna give him an honest shot. I don't know if he'll get traded. Okay, Heat Nation ready? Okay, hey, they got a good starting 5, man. And I think they got the right kind of guys. Sometimes you can have good guys that don't fit. I think the Heat went at particular type of guys that will fit with it. It's no overwhelming star power. It's a team of just workers, right? Like Kyle Lowry, Jimmy Butler. Like these are guys that are going to come in and day out and do whatever it takes to win. It's about winning. It's not about give me the ball. And I think that's kind of Miami way. We still have AD for a long time. Well, yeah, but I think don't AD contract line up with LeBron's? So I think that lines up. So we'll see. The Lakers starting 5. You know what? That's interesting because you got AD, LeBron, Russ, probably Dwight Howard or Marc Gasol, who we don't know gonna stay. And then you got to have some shooting, so maybe a Trevor Ariza. It's gonna be interesting. I'm not sure yet. We know the 3, but who the other 2 are gonna be interesting, man. It's definitely gonna be interesting because you're gonna need some defense out there, man. Knicks did okay the Knicks got better. I like Kemba Walker. He needs to stay healthy. I think the Knicks did get better. Who do y'all think y'all could have won the bubble chill with Ingram and Lonzo? If you say that, you probably if you taking if we'd had AD, if we some kind of way kept them and had AD, yeah, definitely. AD was the key to that. I mean, LeBron did his thing, but AD hit another level in that during that run. So gonna play jailbait defense with Butler, Lowry, Tucker, and Bam. Yeah, they got an impressive squad, man. And when you look at Butler, Lowry, Tucker, Bam, probably Robinson, none of those guys are like stars. Like I need the ball. It's more like let's go battle. It's gonna be good. It's definitely gonna be. I see the Heat in the regular season. The Kyle and Freddie battle is going to be mega. Yeah, that's because yeah. That's gonna be a good one. It's so many good games, man. I tell you another one to watch out for, that Celtics Laker battle. That's gonna be a good one because Dennis Schroeder gonna try to go 8. He want to prove to the world why he should have got $100 million, and the team that didn't give it to him that offered him more than anybody else. But there ain't gonna be any space in it. That's because. Do you want the white? to start. I don't have no problem with Dwight Howard start. If you've been watching Dwight Howard, he been getting it in, man, over the last what this whole since he signed, he been getting it in, working, putting that work in. You gotta love it, man. Gotta love it. Eastern Conference Finals or better. Eastern Conference Finals or better for the Hawks. For the Hawks, I don't know, man. I don't know. Because because in order for them to get to the finals, they're gonna have to either go through the Bucks or the Nets. One of them they're gonna have to at least go through. It's been up to this. What have the Memphis Grizzlies been up to this offseason? They just got who did they just get? They got the boys from the Clippers, right? They Pat Bev and forgot the other guy. But then they end up shipping him out. So who am I making excuses for? Starscream. I hope I'm saying your name right, my guy. Kawhi Leonard wins another chip in LA. How many years will he be contracted? If Kawhi Leonard wins a chip in LA, then it's a they're gonna as long as he want to be there. He a Clipper till he decides something else. They'll give him every contract he wants as long as he want to be there. Will be okay. They have been in the game a lot of time. I see the Lakers be a top 5 team this year in the West. Yeah, definitely. Lakers will be a top 5 team. I just think that I just think it's about finding a fit with them. How can you get everybody how can you get everybody in a rotation comfortable? I think it's more about finding a fit. Once they find a fit, they're good. But it's gonna take sacrifice. It's gonna take sacrifice. Everybody coming together for a come and go. You're not gonna be able to, just willy nilly it out there. It's gonna take the Lakers and some people like, all right, this is my contribution from the bench. But you got Kendrick Nunn and Monk, and you got some guys that those young guys need to play. I'm serious about that. Them young guys need to be playing. They need to be shouldering a lot of that load because much as it sounds good for those vets, I want to see what those guys bring to the table. Them the ones I'm more interested in, if I'm being honest. East is better than the West. Yeah, I think a lot of talent went to the East this year, man. I think the Lakers will be, yeah. We keep, but at the time though, it didn't feel like Brandon Ingram and Kyle Kuzma fit, right? Not Kyle Kuzma, Brandon Ingram and LeBron. It just never felt like it fit. It just didn't to me, So I don't know. But it didn't feel like they worked well together. It just didn't. Give it to the drive when hurt. Oh, okay. I clearly don't understand why Dennis. Yeah, I don't either, man. I don't either. I don't understand why he turned that down. May have thought. He bet on himself. Sometimes it don't always work out. That's why it's a bet. Oh, okay. I think that you look like you're okay. Sound like you're okay. Where do you see the Raptors finishing in the East? I got him. I see the Raptors finishing 7 or 8. 7 or 8. I see them being around that area. They're a young team. They're still going through it, but I can see them at least in the play-in. I'm not gonna say they're gonna be a definite top team in the East, but I can see them getting to the playoff definitely. Yeah, he got traded to the Timberwolves, man, and now they're talking about the Timberwolves buying him out, but the Timberwolves ain't buying him out because they gave up something to get him. They value him. Raiders have vaccine for the fans at the stadium. I see a lot of that going on, man. Like I think the Philly game was free if you got vaccinated, something like that. The Eagles game last night, it was free if you got vaccinated or something like that. Like, yeah, that's crazy, man. It's not crazy. I'm all for it, man. It's just I don't want to get into that. I got my own thoughts, but When had Russ showed he never had a team that was gonna make the final since KD left? Okay, y'all still having that convo? Okay. The vet needs going to be sore composed all game for the Lakers. That's what I'm saying. That Mark, and I get what you're saying by that. That's what I'm saying. That everybody talking about these vets. I'm looking at Mon and THT and Kendrick Nunn. Them the guys that gonna get you where you need to go. Them the guys that gonna do that dirty work. Them the guys you can put a lot of, the veterans just come in. Of course Russ, whatever, but Russ, AD, LeBron, they gonna do their thing. But those young guys got to be. They're big, man. Big, man. They're gonna be big, and I don't think no one's talking about them like that. Okay. People call Harden a choker, but at least he's got his. Okay, y'all still having that conversation? Ain't nothing free in this world. Okay. Harden never had a ball. Okay. Do you think the Lakers should trade Buddy Hield or Russ better? Well, I thought Buddy Hield was the better pick, the better fit, but apparently LeBron wanted Russ, and so I'm always like, let's not overly criticize LeBron for everything, but if the Russ thing turned out to be a bust, if Russ be a bust, it's LeBron's fault because that's what he wanted. He fought hard and got what he wanted. So. Let's see. You should train. You see the narrative change positive after he left the Raptors. You see the hate Raptor fans sees. I agree. 7 to 8 playoffs. I get it. I see what you're saying, man. Because like I feel like when he went to now, like they're valuing him more. So I get what you're saying there. I do feel like they're lifting Kyle Lowry value now because he's there. So, do you think Monk and Ellington will slow? I think THT just by default is ahead of Monk in the rotation. I really do. My Milwaukee Bucks will repeat. We have the most balanced team in basketball. I can't argue with you, man. I'm not gonna sit and argue with defending champs, man. It's gonna be difficult though. It's gonna be difficult. It's gonna be difficult. You're gonna have to go through that healthy, if healthy, the Nets. That's gonna be easier said than done. But I didn't like the fact that the Bucks lost PJ Tucker though. I really didn't. Let me see. I hate when they don't have out of jealousy. Hey, did you get vaccinated? I have opposing views about it, but where I live, they are implementing the vaccine pathway. Seems like it's inevitable that I don't have a choice. It's against our right. I mean, as far as that, man, I don't really comment on it, man. I especially on YouTube, you can't really talk too much about that because they limit your videos. But far as me personally, it's a family decision, man. But we're looking at doing it. We probably will. We haven't 100% made that decision just yet, but we're looking at doing it. What do you think of Timbo? I looked at it like I looked at the Tebow thing like he didn't have a chance anyway. If you couldn't be a quarterback and that's the position you played your whole life, are you gonna come back and be a good tight end? No. I never. I just thought that he was a guy that was just gonna hang around the locker room. It was kind of embarrassing to bring him and cut him. Like I didn't get that part. Patty Mills, I wanted Patty Mills bad, man. I see. I wanted Patty Mills bad for the Lakers, and when not only did we not get him, but he went to the Nets. Oh, what are we doing? Oh man. Just want to say, keep up the great work. Love your honesty and blessings from Toronto. Andre Harris, aka Black Tory, appreciate that. What's going on? Appreciate that, man. Yeah, man. I try to keep it. I try to keep it as honest as possible, at least from my perspective. I do put my opinions in there, but I try to. When you look at the Raptors' new team design, do you think the big powerhouse teams will be able to compete with 45-minute streaks? Mm-hmm. Well, I think the defense is going to be definitely improved. I love what they're doing, but I mean, yeah, the powerhouse teams will be able to compete, but if they, well, the Raptors, and I think this has always been like a Raptors thing, is once a team have that lull, like in the game where they kind of fizzle out for a little while, the Raptors can take advantage. That's their opening to really go down. I get my first. Yeah, hey, I feel you, man. I feel you, but you know, y'all don't want to get into this too much, but it ain't. I'm just watching like I'm just watching like it's not stopping it. It's like people are still, you know what I'm saying? Like you got people that done it, right? Got it, and still are getting it. So again, like you can't talk too much about it here. You get those violations. So I don't talk about it too much, but yeah, if you can understand what I was saying, do you think Lakers should get another? Okay, what was that? Do you think Lakers should get another athletic mobile bit like Dwight instead of keeping Gasol? Um, mm, I don't know. I don't know. Um, because they've been a lot of talk about AD playing the five. I'm not a fan of it, but there's been a lot of talk about that, and he's talked about being willing to do it. So we'll see. I think that played. Drummond and Philly don't make sense to me because him and Embiid are like this, like they don't get along. You know, Embiid have constantly um is constantly designed, made comments about, oh, I'm in his head and I live in his head, like, and then I don't get it. I don't get it, man. I really don't. I don't know what happen next season, but I can tell you this: any team going is again Miami going to need 48 minutes of hustle. Yeah, that's the thing. Right. Right. You're gonna have to play 48 minutes of ball with Miami. That's what I'm saying. I think the Raptors have made it the same way. You gotta play 48 minutes of ball. It ain't gonna be no prettiness. You know, and you love that about them teams, man. It ain't no prettiness. It's man, hey, look, y'all can put your skirts on if you want to, but we going to ball and we're gonna battle you. The Knicks are like that. The Knicks are like that too. They just lack the star power. They just lack the star power. Like it's you gotta you gonna have to play. And I love it. I love that kind of basketball. I love that kind of basketball, man. Um it's supposed to stop. It's supposed to keep you from dying if you get it. Okay. All right. All right. I get it. I get what you're saying. I get what you're saying. I got to educate myself more on it, man. It's a lot of politics around it. You know, it just felt like Timon said politics to me. It was just a lot, man. Like a lot of red flags for me. And I don't, like I said, man, I don't want to talk about it too much, but there was a lot of little stuff that I just didn't like. A lot of it felt rushed. Not even coming out with so many different versions. But now I need a booster. Oh, come on, man. It's a lot. All right. You need extra help to get rid of. They get rid. Well, apparently with Ben Simmons, he need help anyway. Like Philly is so much better if Ben Simmons get himself together. It's just that simple. Um, but it's on Ben. It's on Ben. Tobias Harris got to do his thing. Got to be consistent. Got to ball out. You think Leandro did enough to make the Hornets roster? I do, man. I like Leandro, man. I really do. He to me seemed to be like, his own man. Like, he ain't really the guy that's trying to the guy that he ain't trying to ride Pop's coattail and none of that, man. He seemed like a real individual. But I want to see him get it. I think he did, and he's a fan favorite. I really hope he did. People are going to need a third shot in the coming months, and they'll need boosters from that point on. That's what I'm saying, man. That's what I'm saying. It's a lot to that, man. Was upset when went to. No, I wasn't upset, man. I was happy for him. I wouldn't mind him coming back to the Lakers, but I was happy for him. I'm just glad he wasn't a bust, man, because he was looking like a bust at one point. Oh boy. So I'm glad Ball went to the Bulls, got it. I didn't think somebody was gonna drop a bag like that, but they gave him a big bag. So shout out to him. Do you think LaMelo dating PJ Washington? Do you? Hey man, I listen. Hey, he might want something mature, man. Hey, sometimes, a mature woman make you sit your young butt down somewhere. A nice home cooking and sit down. Sitting down here watching, you know, you ain't running out focus. That's probably what a lot of these young boys need. Gotta take all, love your show. You always good talking points and wish you all the best. Stay blessed. Hey, Rogue One. All right, man. Appreciate it. Be good. All love. Thanks for coming through, man. Thanks for coming through. I appreciate it. Yes, I think Steady for the All-Star this season. Yeah, I think so. Being so immature for someone who's physically talented, I think you're right about him doing well in San Antonio. Yeah, I think with Ben Simmons, man, it's just he gotta. It frustrates me. It frustrates me, man. Like, you got it, bro. You got it. Just focus. Just focus. Get in the lab. Guess what? All the stuff that you in love ain't going nowhere. It opens more up if you just focus on your thing. Let's see. She is an IG model. He ain't getting no home cooking, Chris. Hey, well, hey, man. I'm hoping the best. But hey, she mature. He may need some maturity in his life. I don't want to just knock on all IG models. I don't know, but maybe she give him some maturity, make him look at things a little differently. Hopefully she ain't just star chasing. Yes, it was a bad pick choosing Ball over Tatum. Yes, that was a bad pick. Yes, and Magic didn't make it no better by saying, oh, he gonna save some of my records and all that crap. That was a bad pick. Tatum's a beast, man. They line up of Ben Simmons and Beasley and Drummond. It will confirm the Sixers are not doing anything. Well, I just don't see how they. Well, that's two centers, so I don't even think that would be possible, man. Because I don't see how they would play. But if you do see that makes no sense at all. Because now you got Ben Simmons most likely gonna try to be back out shooting threes, which, as we see, is not. I mean, he can do it, but it's not his best option. He need to be in the paint doing his thing. So, you do what team would you want to see? I mean, whichever one, man. I watch him. Like I said, man. This year, man, I gotta be honest. I'm just gonna go off on a tangent here for a minute, guys. I'm gonna get to your comments. But this year, man, it's been one of the man, it's been an interesting year, man. Got out to a rocky start with some things, and then buying a house, renting out a house, trying to starting my master's in business, working on this certificate. It's just been so busy that come next year, I'm really gonna do some things. Like, I will probably be attending a hockey game next year. Just to go to one. Just to go. I've never been. I want to get it off my bucket list. But I don't have a preference. I'd be lying to say, oh, I'm gonna go to this one or that one. I don't have a preference. I just want to go to the environment. I love sports environments, man. Max. Man, you know what? I would love an opportunity to work at ESPN. I'm not gonna front. That would be like a dream come true for me. I am a little wary of like some of the politicking and stuff you hear about, but just to get in that position, man, is big. So I would love an opportunity like that, man. I would love an opportunity like that. But hey, I got my little own ESPN right here, man, with us. I'm good right here. I can do what I want to do here for the most part. Thank God OnlyFans is gone. I've never been on. I can't tell you nothing about OnlyFans. I've never been. I hear about it all the time, but far as I've never been on it, man. I hear people saying, oh, this and that, but I don't know, man. I don't know. I got daughters, so I'm ultra sensitive to certain type of stuff. I'm so ultra sensitive to songs. Because I got 3 little girls, man. So I don't play with it. Do you know when the preseason? I don't. Let's find out though. We can find out. I can answer that question for you right now. When do the NBA preseason start? October 3rd. October 3rd. That's when the preseason starts. So, congrats on the master, bro. That's big news. Appreciate it. Well, this actually is my second one, man. It's my NBA that I'm going for right now. The Spurs will be playing 8 games in 12 days. Wow, that's crazy. I just got that notification. But yeah, this is my second one, my NBA. My first one was in cybersecurity. So been grinding, man. I said I'm gonna go get my doctorate, man. I'm gonna go get that one too. I don't know though. That's a lot. That's a lot. But I feel like I almost have to now because. But what happened with school, and I don't want to make it sound like I'm some type of guy that just school all the time. But I started going to school in like 2008, right? Like I got out of high school. I went to the military. Then I started going active duty, and then I just started taking classes, right? So I didn't go to school with the intention of let me rush through school. I was like, I'm gonna take my time because at the time I didn't know when I was getting out of the military. So I was like, I'm gonna take my time and just go to some schooling, and then I end up graduating. I'm like, well, they still paying for it, so let's keep going. And so yeah, so that's how I end up, and now I'm going for my MBA because one part I want to learn the business side of what I'm doing here, man. I feel like I gotta get that business side so I can really maybe do this full time as a job, you know. I'm a long way from that, but I would love to, man. I would love to make this a full time gig, man. That'll be like a dream come true for me. But I gotta grow this channel, man. Gotta grow it, man. So I'm a long way from that, brother. Can't wait for football season to get. Oh yeah, definitely risky production. Yeah, definitely, man. Well, we got what? One more preseason game, right? 1 or 2 preseason games left. I know it's soon, man. It's coming. Any update on Jenny Taft job security? I don't know. It'll be interesting. I don't know when her contract ends, but it'll be interesting. Man, if G's forced to leave, man, I'm gonna be a little upset with that. Second, damn you grinding. Grass, bro. I love to hear that people are still right here. Yeah. But just put it right there. Appreciate it. Grass, bro. I love to hear that people are still working on improve. Oh man, improvement is everything, man. Like you just got to keep working at it. Like even with this, man. Like, look, I don't drop my microphone. See? Girl, I've been. She actually makes me nervous. She do not make me nervous. Like she gonna come down here and beat my ass. Like, nah. But nah, sorry. See, and like that, like with YouTube, man, it's like, you know, I listen, I'm like, what's wrong here? Oh, a mic. Let me get a better mic. I gotta get a better clip, I see. But like, yeah, it's just constantly trying to improve, man. I'm always trying to get better, man, and just bring a better experience. Like I can't wait for y'all to see the new setup. Oh my God, man, I can't wait. Let's keep putting pressure on her. The new setup gonna be boom, man. So I can't wait for y'all to see that. Can't wait. Listen, I might do it like a special live just for the new setup to unveil it to you guys. It's gonna be amazing, man. Let me see. Congrats, man. Graduate. Lotto, man. Congratulations, man. Graduated with your BA degree. Congratulations. What you got your degree in? What field, man? What field you get your degree in, man? Congratulations, man. That's dope right there. That's really, really dope, man. Congrats on the education. Thanks, Rashawn Loftus. Appreciate that. I'm sorry, baby. You got a degree. Don't make me say something silly. I agree. Schooling is not something people say you have to finish in 4 years. It takes longer, and that's fine. No, definitely, man. Definitely, it definitely could take a while, man. But see, I just didn't want to be one of those people that would. I just didn't want to be one of those people that would literally like graduate in 4 years and then don't use it for 12 years later, like that. Like my cybersecurity degree, I use it. That's my field. I work in the IT field, so I'm definitely really, really big in. No, that's what I'm getting my master's in now. So, you know, like I be working sometime. I be like, oh, I remember that from school. Like that's what I want I didn't want one of those degrees like underwater basket weaving. What the hell am I gonna do with that? But yeah, so I get it, man, and I wanted to. That's why I'm getting my degree right now in my MBA. And shout out to you. I see you got your bachelor's in business administration. Go ahead and get that master's in MBA. That's what I'm trying to do now, man. And it's something. But as I'm learning things, I'm applying it to this. how can I turn this into an actual business rather than just a hobby? That's my passion. It's my passion. Listen, guys, the day that I'm able to take care of myself and feed my family from sitting behind a camera doing sports and YouTube is the day I officially retire. When you're solely doing what you love, let me say this, and guys, I can get deep on this and I try not to, but let me just say this. I work a job and I have my issue. I have my issue with my job. But for the most part, I have a job that I will go to every day. I don't wake up like, oh my God, I hate going to work. I love my job. I really feel kind of like retired. I do. I'm not at work stressed. I'm not at work mad. Like I feel retired a little bit. Like I love IT. Today I was working, man. I was configuring the network and configuring the Cisco switch, and I'm just like, yo, I'm loving it, right? I'm like, I'm getting paid for this. Like this is awesome. What isn't it? Huh? Like it's amazing, man. It's really amazing. That's dope. George Cooper, hey man, I ain't seen you in a minute. What's going on, brother? What's going on? But yeah, man. So.
Water basket weed.
But yeah, man. And that's again, man. That's just me though. It's always trying to progress. Like renting a property out this year. I want to get a duplex next year. You know, I want to build. I just want to get better, man. That's it. I got no goal. I just want to get better. I told my wife the other day, man. I'm never retiring. Like I don't see the thought of retirement bothers me. Like, do what? Sit home and what? Die next? Like, I don't get it. Like, maybe I'm looking at it wrong, but I never want to retire, man.
You should become a football player.
What?
Football player.
Player?
Running back.
Who? And do what? That's the one way to retire fast. But no, I never want to retire, guys. Like, for the most part, what I'm doing now, this is retirement. Like, I'm good. I'm lucky, man. I'm lucky. But anyway, like I said, guys, I can get into that I can talk about that stuff there all day, man. What? Listen to her. She like, I hear enough of that. I'm glad we go live. You can talk about sports and start talking about that. Now I just got that. That's just a passion of mine.
To be educated on sports.
All right, everybody still here? Y'all got bored and tuned me out, didn't you? Oh man. But nah, man, it's I'm totally okay with these. Hey, Ari, I hope I'm saying your name right. Yeah, sometimes, man, I just, it's I'm just different, man. I think I'm just different. Like I'm past that point where I would want to go to. I'm past the point where other stuff excites me. Like going out and partying don't do nothing for me. Trying to build the challenge of building generational wealth and building something for my family, leaving a legacy. Something bigger than me, something that to build my last name and my kids take it to another level, and their kids take it to another level. That's the goal. That's where I'm at. So, but yeah, man, we can get back to some sports, guys. I ain't mean to go deep diving into that, man. We can get back into some sports, man.
Let me unsubscribe.
I wish you would. You gonna sleep on the couch tonight? She probably like, okay, get away from your snoring. All right, I see everybody quiet. We done got. I apologize. I apologize. We'll stick to sports. Anybody watching in football? Anybody watching for football? I know it's not a lot, but game recognized game. Hey, appreciate it, Mark Ben. I appreciate that, man. Thanks a lot, man. Whatever super chat I get, it's really going to a new chair. So y'all get I promise you. Like I probably do a live when I get a chair. Like that's any super chat that come in. I'm putting it on a new chair, man. I'm tired of y'all getting at me about my chair, but we've been hanging in there. But yeah, man. What else we got? Let's see 18 people in here. What else? What else y'all got? What else you guys want to talk about? I killed. Did I kill the mood, man? Talking business and life and Oh, this is something I want to get off my chest while I got you guys here, all right? Now, y'all all know I'm a Cowboys fan. If you don't know, I'm a Cowboys fan. But if I hear one more thing about the Cowboys having the best offense this year, I'm gonna lose it. I'm going to lose it. Like I don't nobody want to hear. Come on, man. We're fighting for a Super Bowl. How about we get to the playoffs? Let's do that first. As a Dolphin fan, I haven't been this excited about my team in years. We got a top 5 defense. Tua is showing true leadership. He was called out his offensive line on their production the other day. Oh, that's what's up. That's what's up. Yeah, that I think I want to see Tua. I really want to see Tua succeed. I mean, I'm natively I'm from Florida, so I want to see I want to see Miami do good, man. Just the city of Miami in general, man. You know that they'll be turned, man. They'll be turned, man. Oh my God. Inspirational words on self-development. I want to study computer science in university and become a software engineer. And then do it, brother. Do it. Do it. Go for it. If that's where your heart at, do it. Go for it immediately. Go for it immediately. Yes, go for it immediately. Like we don't. This is one thing I'm gonna say, man. We only got we got one shot at life. That's why I try to do so much, man. We got one shot at this thing, and we don't get time back. So whatever you want to do, you go do it. I'd rather you say, man, I tried and it didn't work, or sit back and have regrets. Whatever you feel like you want to do in life, go do it. At least try it. At least try it. I give you an example. Right, my wife had tried everything. Ain't nothing worked, but she tried. She is. I'm just joking. I'm joking. Y'all know I'm joking. She know I'm playing. But nah, I'm telling you the problem with my wife, and I'm just gonna. My wife gonna unsubscribe. The problem with her is she is like good at so much stuff that I think it makes her. I don't. It makes her always feel like, okay, this don't work, I'll find something else, because she I don't have that talent. When I start working on something, I gotta work to be good. She can just get stuff. She's a real smart learner.
I could be a sports analyst.
Okay, now what you're not gonna do is step into my realm. I'm competitive about this. I'm competitive about the sports thing. Nah, it's flat. I'm not. F the King Hard 100. What's up? FH the King. I say F the. I ain't say F the King. FH the King. What's going on? What's going on, man? I think I missed you earlier too. What's going on with you? But yeah, man, y'all, man, just don't ever forget that you got one shot at this thing we call life, baby. Like, listen, I do a lot. You know, I'm always told you need to rest, you need to relax, man, I got one shot. I got one shot at this thing. I'm not letting it fall away. I can having a really make a team secondary look better than it. Yeah. No, 100%. If you got a really good D line, and they are constantly pressuring the quarterback, and the quarterback is forced to throw errant throws or can't settle in to get a good, yeah, that can make a secondary look good. But you know what? I secretly like our secondary. I think Malik Hooker on the Cowboys. I'm thinking. I know you're a Dolphins fan, right? But the Cowboys secondary, Malik Hooker, he coming back. I like Micah Parsons. I think he's a beast. The D line, yeah. So having a good D line can definitely help. Hey Chris, would you do an Halloween video with your kids? We would really enjoy that video. My wife will have to shoot it. She's really good with that camera angle stuff. I should put the camera on you right now while you're doing that. Yeah, okay. She over there. I'm good at everything. But nah, the camera and recording and stuff like that. Like that's why I don't never do vlogs. Like my camera be pointing at the ground. Like, Chris, we came to see rocks, my man. But yeah, so now I would do that. I put that on her plate. I'll talk to her about it and see about doing like a Halloween video or something with the kids or something. Like, showing some of the fam. Let's go, Eagles fly, Eagle fly. How you doing today? I know you're a little sick, Dynasty. I know you're a little sick from last night. That's all right though. I heard that the quarterback had a stomach bug, right? Hurts had like some type of stomach illness. You know, and let me say this though, I am a Cowboy fan, but I am a fan of Jalen Hurts. I wanted him to win that Heisman Trophy with Oklahoma. The fact that like his videos after the game was of him working, like right after the game, going back into y'all know I'm a fan of the workers, the guys that really work hard and grind. I was a fan. So hopefully he's good. But yeah, I know you're a little sick from last night, man. But it's preseason. Y'all be good. I can't talk. My team ain't even won a preseason game, so. But yeah, that didn't look good last night. That didn't look good. NFL player eat the most fast food. You know what? It's funny that you say that because in the military we had one guy, and he played college football, never made it to the NFL, but he would talk about how like the offensive lineman who was undersized, like the school would have like McDonald's trucks just parked outside, like 5 or 6 with nothing but burgers on them, and just tell the players like, go eat. You need to go eat and get it big. I'm like, well, what about his cholesterol in his heart? Like, I didn't know that. I didn't even know that was a thing, man. That was crazy. That was crazy, and it was the Hawaii. I think he played for Hawaii in college. So yeah, I didn't know that was a thing. And if I mean, I can see why though. Especially the big guys. And especially like some players, like you look at a Brandon Ingram or even a Kevin Durant, so to say. He's one of those guys that just ain't gonna they're gonna always be skinny. So they can probably eat whatever he want and he's just not gonna gain a pound. Me, I smelled the cheeseburger and I gained 2 pounds while I sat here. So everybody's different, man. Everybody's different, man. I said 7 or 8, Joe. I said 7 or 8, man. 7 or 8. I think they'll fall. They'll come in 7 or 8 seed, make the playoffs. Which when you look at the I don't want to say that they're in a rebuild mode, but they're putting their thing together. Do you think the Cowboys making them run this season? I don't know, man. I don't know. Like, listen, I want to say yes so bad, man. I want to say yes so bad, but you just don't know, man. I don't know. I think this shoulder injury thing is more than people. Um, this shoulder injury a little bit more than they're leading on to for people to think. But am I crazy to think the Raptors will finish at first? Let's see. The Nets, Bucks, Heat, Knicks, Hawks. I don't know, man. And you still got the Sixers. Oh yeah, I don't know. You might be right, but you out there on the island by yourself on that one, brother. It get worse. A lot of high school and college coaches are encouraged to get on PhD. Have my high school football team took. Wow. Well, because they're not testing, right? Well, they're not testing them at that age, right? They're not testing them for that. The Toronto Maple Leafs of the NFL. Hey man, six count. I ain't shot you out. What's going on, man? Hey man, I don't know what to say about them Cowboys, man. I want to say yeah, they got the talent, but for some reason, the question is, can they put it together? That's the thing. They got the talent, but can they put it all together? I want to just have the utmost confidence, but Raptors defense is going to be crazy next season. Yeah, I think it is. You know what? I think the defense is going to be a lot better than expected. I'm 100% with you on that. Holy stunner. Do you have confidence the Lakers defeat the Nets in the finals? I will take a drink before I answer this question. I gotta say yeah. As a homer, I don't know, man. I don't know. It'll be a good one because you got to pick your poison. You got to pick your poison with the Nets. Saying they're all fully healthy. If I'm a team, I'm just stopping Durant and say if Harden and Kyrie beat me, so be it. I'm not saying they're not capable, but the question is how do you stop Durant? I don't know. Put Anthony Davis on him and then double team him just to say you're not beating me. If Kyrie and Harden beat me, so be it. But whatever you can for him not to beat you, that's your fighting chance if everybody's healthy, man. The real problem with it definitely. I mean, the problem with the Cowboys for a long time been Jerry Jones, man. Yeah, there's no doubt about that one. Um, what can you say on the team? He's trying to say that he's not the same guy or whatever. But when you look at his coach selection in Mike McCarthy, like, and I don't know if I'm quite sure you've heard me tell the story again. I'm not out on Mike McCarthy, but when I found out that before he was hired, he stayed the night at Jerry Jones' house. So now at this point, how can a coach really be a coach when y'all are buddy buddy? Even when you watch Hard Knocks, you see Stephen Jones go over there and they're talking about, should Zeke practice or should Zeke play and blah blah. Why? That's not your lane. That's not your lane, man. But yeah, I don't agree, man. The probably need soccer players on the Cowboys to kick the football. Well, they injured. They kicker actually injured right now, so hopefully he'll be back. But hey, they need something, brother. Do you prefer Lakers sign Thomas? I want to see Thomas back. I don't know if being the Lakers a good fit, but if that means he can get back in the NBA, then I'll take it. I'll take it. Ray Finkel. But yeah, if that means Thomas to get back in the NBA, then cool. I'll take it. But I don't think he's a good fit with the Lakers. I mean, he can add some scoring, but he's a defensive liability, and we got enough defensive liabilities. I don't even know where defense is coming from. So yeah, I mean, but if that means Thomas get back in the NBA and get a fair shot now that he's healthy, then yeah, I'll take it. But football season getting hopping and popping, man. We're gonna see how all this goes, man. I'm hoping for a good season. Um, I'm hoping my Cowboys can put it together. I ain't making no promises, but we'll see, man. We'll see. All right, guys. Well, I'm gonna get up out of here. It's been my hour and some change. I appreciate you guys for coming through, man. Chopping it up, talking some sports, talking some life, having some fun. Um, to answer your question, man, I think Barnes' ceiling is the ceiling. He got it. He got the intangibles. He can go far as if he put that work in. If I was him, and I know this may sound biased, I would just go. I would just go study Kobe. Everything Kobe did, I'd do. If I was him, like meaning I would go to the gym 3 or 4 times a day. I would wake up at 4 o'clock. I would do all those things because his ceiling is that high. His ceiling is just that high, man. So yeah, but you guys be good, man. I'm gonna sign off, get back up here and get some work done and and yeah, have a drink with my wife and let her cuss me out for saying what I was saying about her while on this live stream. I appreciate you guys for coming through, man. Y'all know I'll be right back here next Friday. I'm really antsy to do like 2 live streams a week, but I don't want to do something talking 100% commit. So man, you guys be good, be good, be safe, chase your dreams, chase your greatness, go be great. Make sure to hit me up on Instagram, Twitter, another stream. Yeah, man, I just got to make sure that I can do it. The one thing I'm committed to is trying to do this thing. If I give y'all my word, I'm gonna be here at 8 o'clock. If I'm gonna be late, I'll send it out. Hey, I'm late, but I'm coming. You know what I'm saying? So same thing. If I commit to 2, I'm gonna do 2. So I'll let you guys know though. I'm gonna talk it over with my manager over here, and we're gonna figure this thing out, man. With that being said, man, you guys be great, man. And until next time, man, you guys be good. Love.